Welcome back, everyone. So the only thing that I've done since yesterday, I did go ahead and like find Dorothy again, and we fought the wolves because we technically already did it in the past. So I figured let's save some time and not watch it happen a second time. But how was everyone's day? My day was pretty decent. Work was fine. Boss came in, and the baby, oh my god, the baby was being extra loud today, constantly crying. I was like, oh god. The baby. She was also holding the baby kind of weird today. She was like, she was holding her baby like it was a toy or something on her arm. I don't know how to explain it, but she had like the baby, and then she was holding it like around the front and grabbing it from its leg, and she was like, I don't know how to explain it. She was treating the baby like it was like an arm hugger, basically. It was kind of weird. But anyways, boss came in. I think she's lacking some adult interaction. I think that's what's happening. What did I do today? Came home from work, worked out a little bit, cleaned my room because I have guests coming over tomorrow and Friday. And I ate dinner. There were so many flies in my house today. I had to kill like 5 of them. It was so annoying. And then got ready for stream. On mobile, no, the storm moved in about 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's happening right now. Uh-oh. It knew that I was gonna stream on a day that I don't normally, and they're like, this is not right. This is an anomaly. Oh, Mark, welcome to the stream too. Hello, hello. You should hold babies like that. My boss, I don't know. She's too casual about everything when it comes to her children and her relationship. And it's so funny too, because she was talking to one of my coworkers, and then she like looked at her phone and she's like, oops, it's my anniversary today. Ha ha ha, I didn't plan anything. Oh, I was also kind of mean to my husband this morning. I totally forgot it was our anniversary. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm like, I guess you're... How's your relationship, bro? I think, did I already open this chest? Yeah. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go back to Elmo and see if Dorothy made it back safely. Oh no, she's with us. We're supposed to escort her back. That's right. Okay. My boss, I don't think she has good relationships with a lot of people. I don't think she's a people person. She's one of those people who has like a strong personality, but not in a good way. Oh, actually, I figured out. Wait, did I mention this before? If you wanna sneak peek into like the personality of my boss, is if you've ever watched the movie The Devil Wears Prada, my boss is basically the boss lady from that movie. Like, that is exactly her. And it's because my boss herself has said like, oh, like that lady is my idol. Like I want to be like her, which is so weird because that's not a likable character in that movie. Like, you're not supposed to like that character in the movie. So it's weird that like my boss idolizes an unlikable character. You know what I mean? Cat is cuddling. I think Cat is scared. Aw, Cat cuddles. Generally, I'm shocked that she hasn't hit a divorce with that kind of attitude. Yeah, I think their culture doesn't believe in divorce, so they're stuck with each other. I think it also doesn't help that my boss is a workaholic. I don't think workaholics should have kids or have families, because that, above anything else, is their work, and that's already a lot. And that's definitely what she treats. She treats work way more importantly than she does her own family. I remember... my boss does this thing where whenever she stays late, she's like, oh my god, I stayed until like 8 p.m. I stayed until 10 p.m. today. And I know she says that because she wants us to think of her like, oh, look at me, I work so hard. But instead, I don't think that at all. Whenever I hear that she stays till work at like, till like 8 to 10 p.m., I'm like, bro, your kids are gonna remember that when they get older. That like their mom was always working and then she was never around. And like 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., like, so you're telling me you go some days without even seeing your kids at all? And granted, her kids are little right now, like they're 5, 2, and like 1 month. So right now she thinks it's fine, but as they get older, that's gonna be a problem. I can already tell. I'm just like, this is why workaholics should not be allowed to have children. She's basically strapped from Project Hail Mary. I don't know what that is, so I'm not sure. But the closest I can, from what I'm aware of, is The Devil Wears Prada, the boss lady from that movie. That's exactly her. That's who she strives to be like, which blows my mind. But she does act exactly like her. Listening to this really reminded me of my dad talking about his boss. It's always a boss that's like this. It's never like your coworker. It's always a boss. Either she's got a husband who is doing all the work raising those children, or they got nearly round-clock babysitters. Yes, they do have babysitters. They do have a babysitter that basically takes care of the kids all day and also takes them to all their little events. And I'm like, bro, your kids are gonna see their babysitter slash nanny as their mom and not you. Like, like whenever, I guess she says whenever there's an event, like she just sends the nanny and the babysitter. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God. I can already see how your family life is gonna be in the future. And her husband used to work from home. I don't think he does anymore. But I remember one day she came into work, she was kind of upset because I guess her kids told her, like her little kids, like I think she asked like her kids, like, who do you love more, mom or dad? And the kids kept picking their dad. And then she was like upset about that. It's like, well, why do you think you work all day? You never see your children. Ugh, it is that kind of person that gets promoted to bosses, sadly. Sadly. The people who make work their life. It's a really good book. She worked so hard that she forgot her kid. Yup. And it's crazy too, because she was saying how she wants more kids. Like she says she wants a minimum of 5 kids. And I'm like, minimum 5 kids? Holy moly. And you don't even make the time for your current 2? I don't want to say 3 because her baby is a baby, but sheesh. My dad was a long-haul trucker when I was growing up. It took many years after he retired to fix that relationship. Yep. That's honestly crazy to me. She shouldn't be having the 2 kids plus baby, let alone 5 children. Exactly. Like, oh my God. Like, the things that she says as if they're so casual. Like, okay. When another coworker was pregnant earlier this year, and they were gonna take 4 months of leave, and like they were taking like the the postpartum leave, the regular leave, the like bonding leave, like all that. And my boss was saying things like those types of leaves are so stupid. Like, what do you mean you need to take time off to bond with your baby? That's so dumb. My children are fine. Like they don't like no one needs to bond with their baby. And I'm like, are you hearing yourself right now? Are you hearing yourself right now? she was complaining about this one coworker that was taking 4 months of leave, and I was like, bro. And like all her reasons are basically just like, oh, you could just work with the baby. You could just bring the baby to work and just work while the baby's there. And I'm like, that's not the point. That's not the point, ma'am. Like, yo. Saying that you don't need to be there for your children is not a good take to have. Lady, you can't take care of your first 2 kids. You're not taking care of Jack. She technically is not taking care of anybody. It's the nanny doing it all. And she wonders why the kids like dad more. Exactly. It's like, yo, I can't help you there. Like, I'm not going to tell you, like, since you're my boss, I'm not going to tell it to you straight, but you should realize this. She takes more of the store more than her kids. Literally, I don't understand why. It's like everything is fine. She doesn't really need to be working all this much, but she does. Basic parenting is to spend time with your kids. Literally, I don't understand. I remember she was attending one of her son's things. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a show or something for like a holiday. And then she was complaining of how she had to go to it. And I was like, what? Why are you complaining? I don't understand. Like my god. Like, I just don't understand why you want kids. If you're gonna complain about having to be around your kids, why are you having them? I don't understand. There are some women on this planet who really want children so badly and they can't. And here are you with your 3 kids and you seem so ungrateful that you have kids. It's like, oh my god. Holy schmoly, it's Crypta Agate, the apothecary. How are you? I'm doing well, Kana. Thank you, thank you. You just came into some tea. But how you been, Kana? How's the artwork? What up, what up? Oh, the thunderstorm. Is it getting worse? Hey, you're right. I don't know. Every time my boss opens her mouth to talk about her personal life, I'm just like, you are doing everything wrong. You are doing literally everything wrong. Like when she was talking about like how she forgot her anniversary was today and how she was like, oop, I was kind of mean to my husband today. Oh, well, I was like, shouldn't you be like, I don't know, not here and maybe planning something with him to make up for it? Well, looks like the repairs worked.
Now we can finally use the spa. Yay! Life is good again. Kinda overstating things a bit, aren't you?
Do you really like the spa that much?
Well, yeah. There's absolutely nothing finer than a tall glass of fruity milk after a hot bath. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get in.
Yeah, I can't fathom why she decided she wanted to have 5 children minimum when she barely even cares about them. I don't think she realizes just how much emotional, like, effort that you have to put into having a child. I think to her, I think a lot of people don't understand what makes a good, healthy family. People just like the idea of having, like, kids or, like, a family because that's just, like, what's expected at some point, I guess. Like, that's the next step you do in life, I guess. Like, what are the steps you do in life? You go to school, you go to some form of higher education, you get a degree, you get a job, you get married and you have kids, and then you work until you retire. That's, like, the basic plan, like, layout of life, I guess. So, I don't know. I think in her mind, she's also, like, she has a big family. She's also one of 5 children. So maybe her having 5 children is just, I don't know, something she's used to, but I don't know. There is no line between her work and her family, which is like, eesh. Eesh. It's hard to do that too when a lot of her family members also work at the store. So it's like, yikes. I'm doing well. Did a huge amount yesterday, but right now I'm just chilling. Oh, nice break day. Yay, you got a lot of work done. You deserve a break. Lightning strike across the driveway. Uh-oh. Hope nothing catches on fire.
Oh, I just remembered. Guys, thanks for coming to help me earlier. I have all my hands and toes and bits because of you two. You don't have to thank us for having good timing. Man, she can be such a ditz.
Well, that's Dorothy for you. Anyway, let's get back to the pump shed.
Okay. Tita's probably still there.
Okay. I'm pretty sure my quests are not supposed to expire, but just in case, if I need to reload, then I will. Oh, this is not where we're going. We're supposed to go to the inn. Oh. The only thing in mind is the fact that the Power Rangers is getting a reboot movie next year. Hopefully they'll do their own suit design instead of borrowing from Sentai. Wait, reboot? As in, like, they're trying to reboot the movie that they did a long time ago? Or... because that movie was actually pretty good. Like, that live action one that they did. A few, like, what was it? It was pre-COVID, wasn't it? Gray cat's hiding in your arms. The cat's hiding. You know, I'm surprised they didn't make more movies of that other Power Ranger movie that came out. I guess, was it considered a flop? Which is weird, because I thought it was pretty popular back then. But I don't know. Maybe more people will see it. More people are getting attached to nostalgia these days.
Are you done with the repairs? Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I was just finished. I just have to make sure that the hot water's going where it's supposed to.
It's okay. The well in the plaza has hot water. So, what was the problem?
Well, The pump itself wasn't the issue. The crankshaft on the impeller had corroded and broken. I switched it out with the rust-resistant one, so everything should be fine now.
Cool. Nice work. Shall we return to the inn and let the hostess know?
Okay.
Wait. I don't know why, but this looks so cozy. This little, what is this? A kiln? No, not a kiln. Kiln is for pottery. What is this called? This looks really cozy. Project Hail Mary movie will be our next summer too. Your next, oh, they're making a movie of that book. Is that what you're saying? I'm acting as an emotional support blanket for your dog. Aw. So hopefully the Western world can bring their own take to the Childhood Super Show. Oh, they're trying to reboot the entire franchise due to constantly borrowing footage and suits from Super Sentai. So hopefully the Western world can bring their own take to the Childhood Super Show. Oh, the entire franchise. So they're doing the TV shows as well? What are they trying to accomplish with that? Wood stove? Oh, just a wood stove? That's it?
Hello, ma'am.
I brought back Dorothy. And we fixed the springs.
Thank you, Tita. The pump's pumping like it was just installed yesterday. Really? Please, think nothing of it. Well, haven't you grown into such a well-mannered young lady? And thank you, too, for helping us out with that guest as well. You guys know everyone, it seems.
I guess we do.
What happened?
A little bracer business.
You two have my thanks. As a way to pay you back, I'd like you to stay here free.
No way! Really? Yeah, in this economy, take it.
Ma'am? We didn't tell my grandfather we were gonna stay here. Nonsense. I heard from Russell a little earlier. He said the job would take him until tomorrow to finish, and he asked if you could stay here. Grandpa said that?
What a sweet old guy. Well, if he said that, then I'm afraid we have no choice but to impose for the night. Yep, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. The only thing successful is the comic books. Really, the comic books of Power Rangers? I actually don't really hear people talk about the comic books, so that kind of surprises me.
Come right in. You can put your things in the user room on the second floor.
It better not be that room that has, like, the beds, the bad feng shui.
It'll be some time before dinner, so go take a dip in the hot springs.
Oh, of course. There always has to be a hot spring scene in a Japanese game.
You want us to take a bath before dinner? I thought people took their baths before they went to sleep. What are you talking about? This is a hot springs resort. People expect you to jump in the bath in the morning, at lunch, whenever. I'd be okay with 3 baths a day here. Really?
Well, I like baths as much as anybody, but it sounds a little bit much for me. I'm not really a fan of baths, to be honest. I feel like baths just start time-consuming, and I don't know. I kind of feel dirty in them. I don't know if that makes sense. Baths feel kind of dirty to me. Well, should we put our bags in our room then? Is this the user room? No, but it looks like there's blood on the beds. No, we have this. No, we got this stupid room. God damn it. It generally is both a LSD fever dream and semi-epic. I guess that is fair. You wish you could bathe more? You wish you could bathe more? Or do you mean take baths more? I was like, if you wish you could bathe more, what's stopping you?
Wow, nice room.
No, it's not a nice room. This room sucks. Indeed.
Mrs. Mal told me that she was born off to the east. She moved to Liberal with her family when she was little. The village has a lot of people from the same area.
Oh, that was some random lore drop, I guess.
I thought this village had kind of an unusual vibe. I'll bet the food here must be really good.
Yeah, but before that, why don't we check out the spa we've been hearing about?
Hey, yeah! Did you want to join us, Tita? Okay.
We can go after we put away our luggage. What luggage? Room, apartment, bathroom is tiny. Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I remember when I tried long hair, taking a shower every day got a bit much. I mean, you're not really supposed, if you have long, like, you're not really supposed to wash your hair every day in general. Technically, it's not good for your hair. But at least with, at least showers are just faster. Crypta flipping her shiz for bad room design. Literally, it pisses me off. Oh my god. As someone who, like, I feel like if in another life, I would have gotten to, like, maybe architecture. Like, a part of me has kind of always admired it, like, interior room design and architecture. And so when I see bad feng shui, it kind of pisses me off. Because I always like to utilize space for my maximalism habits. So how can I arrange the furniture in my room where I have the most space and I can fit in as much like functional shiz as possible? Not like hoarder stuff. I feel like some people forget that there's a difference between being a hoarder and being a maximalist. They're both very different things. I am a maximalist, that is for sure. And I remember I redid the furniture, or like readjusted, reshuffled, whatever. I moved the furniture in my room a couple years ago. And after I did that, I was able to add in a small coffee table and a display case in my room. And I was like, wow, all it took was to just move my bed and my desk around a little bit, and suddenly I have all this extra room. Crazy. Fang Crypta, exactly. See it like this, the less room for trash. I mean, why is there trash in your room? I mean, my room definitely has a lot of things in it. But it's all organized maximalism.
Okay, the luggage is secure. So, where's the spa now? Oh, there's a separate bath behind the building. It's a big open-air bath.
You mean it's basically outside then?
Oh, that sounds neat. Let's go.
See, like, who don't have that? Who don't have what? Trash? I mean, but you should have so much trash in your room that it's just, like, there for no reason. Like, people, okay. People who have, like, messy rooms, like, okay, I can get if your room's a little bit messy, but I have a friend. Actually, one of Cirrus's friends, she describes her room as like a biohazard. She's like, there's just junk and trash everywhere. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, her room is so bad. Like you literally cannot like even walk in there. Like you can barely, like there's no room for more than one person. And I'm like, how do you just have that much stuff? Like people who leave like boxes in their room, people leave like cups and like stuff. I also used to have another friend, the guy that was overbearing. He used to like eat his meals in his room, and then he would just have like stacks of plates and cups and silverware. And I remember seeing that in his room one time, and I was like, what the is this? I don't get that. I don't know. For me in my room, I think it's because I made my room aesthetic. So when things are out of place, it bothers me. So maybe I guess that kind of helps it. My room is so full of stuff, I sort of know where things are, but it desperately needs sorting. I mean, I can get, like, if things are, like, out of place. Like, I mean, it happens every once in a while, right? But people who just, like, toss things on their floor, or just, like, won't take out, or will just, like, throw things, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't know if that's... Maybe it's... I guess it's just to each their own at that point. Wait, am I supposed to go in this bath, or... How do I get in? Is this not right? Just walked into some random person's house. It's the pump shed. I don't know why. There's an eerie feeling to this town that I can't quite put my finger on. Eh? There's only like 2 houses in this village too. Wait, I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? Oh, open air bath. Oh, it's back here. Okay. A whole separate one. All right, we're gonna get a bath scene and someone's gonna be a peeping Tom, aren't they? I threw out 6 bags of trash yesterday when I went out. Plastics, paper, trash, and so on. Dang, 6 bags? That's crazy. I have a spacious room and don't tend to get much stuff. I see minimalism is also like pretty interesting too. Like I like minimalism. I like minimalism, but I also think, but I'm not like, I don't like what is it? Neutral, sad, beige minimalism. That kind of makes me depressed, but only makes sense. My room has a walkway through it, but there's no trash and plates. Go back to the kitchen. Yes, good. Good. We shouldn't even be eating in our rooms technically. Only makes sense. Why would the bath be outside the inn? Open air onsen, I guess? I don't know.
Wow, it's really dark.
Look at the Eastern style garden. Very nice.
Oi, Estelle and Joshua, hi. Dorothy? Did you come here to soak in these heavenly waters too? I just love it here. It's so spacious and comfortable. I just wish staying in the hot water didn't make me dizzy after a while.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a blanket. It's oddly kind of cold in my room. It's weird. Well, this is more like a winter blanket, so I actually might start sweating from AC is doing its thing today. I'm actually chilly. Today was actually a pretty hot day too. At least in the town where I work in, not so much my home. Well, my entire apartment is one room. Oh gosh. Wait, you only have your room?
You have a bathroom or a living room or a kitchen?
I know that there are some apartments like that where it's like you only rent the room and then you have to go to like communal spaces for everything else. Basically like a college dorm. My room isn't bad. The problem is the gigantic stack of tools next to the door. Oh my god. I know, I did clean my room earlier because I had a bunch of my like art stuff that was out for my event that's later this month. So I was like, okay, gotta sort that out. And then I dusted. Oh my god, I had so much dust on my stuff. I was like, oh gosh. No wonder why my allergies were so bad these past couple days. The tool stack is horrible. Oh no. See, I always try to avoid like having piles of things in my room. Like my mom is that type of person where she'll just put like clutters of piles like all over the house. Like, and then whenever I go over, it's like so annoying. I'm just like, how do you live like this? And she did clean the house the last weekend because she was expecting guests. And I was like, thank frig. Like, holy moly, this house feels so much better now. Why can't it always be like this? Like, why are you making piles of just random stuff everywhere? Like, I don't get it. Like, why are there just a random stack of newspapers on the coffee table? Why are there magazines on the kitchen island? Why is there just boxes of old Amazon packages in the corner of the family room? Like, why? And also, why is there just a bag of chips in the corner of the dining room? Like, we have an armoire for that for a reason. Like, why are there just piles and piles of the most random stuff? I don't get it. If you're not using it, throw it away. It steals the pliers. My entire apartment is one room, one small bathroom, and one kitchenette. Oh, well, at least you got the necessities. But oh my god, it's so small. Not even a full kitchen, just large enough to step in, look right, and there is a fridge/freezer combined with straightforward is oven, which is storage and window. Oh my god, that is small. But I guess if you're just one person, it's the essentials. But yeah, I feel like I at least need, I don't know. Let's see. My room is good. Having my current room and kitchen, bathroom, and living room is good. I don't really feel like I need a second room. I mean, I have it, but I don't really use it.
Oh yeah, it just feels so good. And who are you, little girl? I don't think we've met before. I'm Tita. It's nice to meet you. Tita, huh? You can call me Dorothy. I'm a photographer for a magazine in Gransell. Really? Wow, that must be a good job.
Or a great job.
It is pretty awesome. Oh, right, Estelle. You guys are staying at the inn, right? Why don't we have dinner together? Sure, sounds okay.
would you mind waiting for us?
Sure, I'll have some fruity milk in the meantime.
When they say fruity milk, I know it is a common thing in Japan to like have milk after you take a bath. But why does she keep saying fruity milk? Is it like infused milk? Like they put like citruses in it? Is it like the what's like a fruity milk? Oh, is it like what? The blue and green milk at like Disney World or Disneyland, or do they both have it? Disneyland and Disney World, do they have? I've heard people say that milk is fruity. It's probably flavored milk. I do like banana milk. Banana milk is good. I was a big strawberry milk girl when I was in elementary school. My room is piles. The top bunk is all my survive/bushcraft stuff in a pile, and a yard-long Star Trek ship I 3D printed. What the heck?
Put it away. Put it somewhere nice to display.
Don't just have it laying around. You know, the one thing I can't understand though, when I was in high school, I used to be friends with this one girl who she had a twin-size bed, so already kind of a small bed. The bed is only meant for one person to just sleep, and that's it. She would have all of her school stuff on her bed. She would have multiple textbooks on her bed. She'd have her backpack on the bed. She'd have her homework laying on the bed. And there was only like a small space for her to lay down. And that's apparently how she went to sleep every night. Is like she would just have, like her textbooks are just on her bed. Like she's all this stuff just on her bed. And that's how she would sleep like that. And I was like, how is this comfortable? And I remember one time I was trying to move it. I was like, this is insane. Like, why are there 5 textbooks on your twin-size bed with all your homework on it and some of your reading books? And I remember I tried to move them because it was like bothering me. And she was like, no, keep it. I like it like that. And I was like, what the you like sleeping with all this weird stuff on your bed? What? Like, your bed is already tiny and you're like sleeping with all these hard, solid objects on it? That, like, I didn't understand. I didn't get that. That one didn't make sense to me. Like, even more so than the biohazard room. I was like, Jesus. Well, it only cost me 355 USD each month, and it's a 32 square meters, 344 square feet. Oh, wow. Damn. 355. I wish. I wish. That can't be good for her back. I don't know. I'm not friends with her anymore, so I don't know how she sleeps now. The only thing I know about her is that she moved from her mom's house to her dad's house, but I don't know how that went. My dad does that. I have no clue how he does that. I can't. I know there's like some sort of reason why, like there's like a psychological reason for everything. There's a psychological reason why people prefer neat freak rooms. There's a reason why people prefer biohazard rooms. There's a reason why people like maximalism. There's a reason why people like minimalism. And typically I always find it's like the people who like minimalism are the people who grew up with like hoarder parents, like parents that would just hoard things, or people that just would put whatever things they had just on whatever surface that they had. And then people who are maximalist are people that grew up with like very neat, clean houses, or they just didn't have a lot of stuff growing up, or they had lack of color was surprisingly one of them. When I was like researching it, it's crazy. I don't know where my maximalism comes from, because I live in an immigrant, like I grew up in an immigrant household, so like if you guys know anything about the style of immigrant households, very messy. So you would think I would be a minimalist, but I'm not a minimalist. I have organized maximalism. I think it's just I needed something organizing. I think that's the problem, is my parents' house is not very organized, and also there's color in my parents' house, but it's not color that really made sense, I guess. Something like that. You gotta sleep like a bear, I guess so. If you feel comfortable sleeping with textbooks, I think there's something wrong with you. I always marvel at room renting prices. Owning is so much cheaper in that long run. Actually, these days it's at after looking at like the markets and like capital losses, capital gains, all that, I don't really think it's honestly worth owning a house at this point. With the way the market is right now, I don't think owning a house is good. As of right now. As of right now. I realize my room looks like a bomb hit, but it just takes so much to clean up. But you're just one guy. One person produces all the mess. Ding, ding.
Let's see. This is the door to the baths, right? Estelle, this is the men's bath.
Well, how am I supposed to tell? There's nothing on it that indicates that it's a men's bath.
We have to go to the women's bath. Oh, okay. They're separated. How silly of me. I need to change my clothes.
Okay, someone is gonna be a peeping Tom. That's what always happens with these scenes. I believe this is goodbye for now.
Okay, see you later. Excuse us.